Okay, let's have a look at practice 4, page 186, question 2. Now, this is not on your lesson plan today, but if you'd like to have a look at it, please go ahead. Why don't you stop the video and try it, and then come back and have a look at this work solution. Okay, let's go through it. Question 2, newspaper companies get some revenue, that's money, from the selling price of the newspaper, but they make much more money from advertising. As of a Thursday, sales reps at a major newspaper had sold the following advertising space for the Sunday paper: 3 full pages, 3 half pages, 5 quarter pages, and 7 eighth pages. Okay, let's try to understand the question first. The question says that this newspaper comes out, it's for sale on a Sunday. As of Thursday, so that's the Thursday before the Sunday, they have already sold a certain amount of advertising, but there is more space available. They can sell in one Sunday newspaper 7 full pages of advertisements. Now they have already sold, as of Thursday, they've sold 3 full pages, 3 half pages, 5 quarter pages, and 7 eighth pages. Okay. So what I've done is I've added that information down here and those down here. Now that's what they've already sold. Let's change these into fractions, shall we? 3 full pages is 3 times 1. 3 half pages is 3 times a half. 5 quarter pages is 5 times a quarter. And 7 eighth pages is 7 times 1/8. So that would be 3, 3 on 2, 5 on 4, and 7 on 8. What we need to do is we need to add these up because we know that they only sell 7 full pages. How many pages have already been sold of advertising? Now, to add these up, we need to have the same number on the bottom, the common denominator, and it looks like the lowest common multiple here is 8. So let's put an 8 on the bottom, okay? Now to change this one, to put an 8 on the bottom, at the moment that's equivalent to 3 over 1. So if we wanted to change the 1 to an 8, we need to multiply the bottom by 8. We need to multiply the top by 8. So that would be 24 on 8. Similarly, the next one, we have a 2 on the bottom and we have to change it to an 8. So we multiply by a 4 and we put a 12 there. Next one, we have a 4 on the bottom. We multiply it by a 2 to get to be 8. We multiply the top by 2. Now the next one stays the same. We have to add those up, and we've seen in the video we can just do this. 8, we've got 24 plus 12 plus 10 plus 7. Okay, so what we need to do is add all those up. And what we get is 24 and 12. 24 and 12 is 36, 46, and 7 is 53. So I write that down here as 53 on 8. Now what we want to know is, we'll put that into a mixed fraction, and then we can calculate how many of the 7 full pages have already been sold. So let's change it to a mixed fraction. 53 divided by 8 is going to be 6, because 6 eighths are 48, and plus 5 left over. Okay, so that's 6 and 5 eighths. Now we can check that by going 8 times 6 is 48. 48 and 5 is 53. Okay, so that looks right. Now, how do we actually answer the question? The question says, how much space is still available to be sold? Well, they have 7 pages and they've already sold on Thursday 6 and 5 eighths. Okay, so we've got 6 and 5 eighths. We know that there are 7 full pages available in the Sunday newspaper. They've already sold 6 and 5 eighths pages. So we need to find the difference of those two. We're going to have 7 minus 6 and 5 eighths. And we can write that as 7 minus 6 minus 5 on 8. 7 minus 6 is 1 minus 5 on 8. We can rewrite 1 as 8 on 8 minus 5 on 8. and that equals 3 on 8. So in words, we would say, okay, remember you read that question, how much space is still available to be sold? We use that English and we say, there is 3/8 pages of space still available to be sold. Okay, so that is our answer here. Good. Okay, so maybe you got that answer yourself.